All right, the picture you saw just a moment ago, faculty and staff at 24 colleges across Ontario still on the picket lines today instead of being at the chalkboard. These were instructors, counselors, and librarians who walked off the job yesterday. The Ontario Public Service Employees Union failed to reach a deal with the College Employer Council, and that sent the more than 12,000 college workers on strike. That means more than 500,000 students are missing out on their educations again today.
The issue for students is that they do not lose the semester. And the sooner this comes to an end, the sooner they're back in class, the better it is to guarantee that their education goals are met for this semester and for the year, really, because this could carry over into next semester. If it's not resolved, then it has a ripple effect down the line.
No new talks have been scheduled, prompting calls in the legislature for action by the Premier.
For the second day, college students are not in class. It also happens to be midterm exams for many of them. Mr. Speaker, will the Premier allow students to miss their midterms, or will the Premier get both sides back to the bargaining table so we can get students back in the classroom?
Mr. Speaker, I am very concerned about students not being affected negatively by this situation, Mr. Speaker. Of course, I don't want students to lose this semester, Mr. Speaker. I want them in class. But, Mr. Speaker, I do believe that the collective bargaining process is one that has to be respected. We need to have the parties back at the table, Mr. Speaker. That is where the agreement is going to be finalized. And so both the Minister and I have encouraged both sides to get back to the table, Mr. Speaker, to make sure that that conversation is fruitful and that they can come to an agreement. That's where the agreement has to take place, Mr. Speaker. I am very concerned about it. We are paying very close attention to it, and I hope that in the very short future we will see that the parties are at the table and they can hammer out an agreement.
Among the issues in the strike, instructors want more input into the curriculum.